Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back again for another video. Today I want to talk about some Dexter stuff. We're all kind of reeling from that season finale. I mean, we saw that Angel was killed in the last episode and just the repercussions of that and how Dexter took it, which is a lot more emotional than we thought. And kind of on top of that, a little side note, the scene after that happens with Dexter screaming, that was Michael Hall working with that. That was not scripted. So I thought that was pretty cool that he kind of threw that in there, a little improv and everything. Just seeing Dexter's emotional state, because he never had any ill will towards Batista, because he was a good person and he saw that and he recognized that. So having that emotional response to him being killed was I'm really glad that they included that, because it just added more depth to the scene and everything. So with Dexter now season 1 in the books with Resurrection, no season 2 officially confirmed at this time, but they believe, or we all believe as fans, that it's coming, because especially because they did away with original sin, and I think they did that to focus all their energy onto Resurrection. And so hopefully we will see a renewal announcement here in the next few days or so, or a few weeks, just depending how long they want to take to kind of keep us dangling on the hook and everything. But along with that too, I did come across an article, and I will leave a link to that article. It's not really that detailed or anything, but I found it interesting, where inside sources are saying that not only will we get a season 2, but we will get a season 3, or at least they have one planned. So I thought that was pretty interesting and pretty exciting, honestly, because this show was top notch. I mean, I enjoyed the crap out of it. I mean, aside from Batista being killed, I mean, he knew what he was signing on for when he came back to play that part again. He did an interview. Maybe I'll have to track it down, but he come back and he knew that was going to happen. He knew that was part of the story. So it was very interesting to see it carried out that way, and to see Dexter board a boat again to dispose of somebody. I thought that was pretty cool. Nice little nod and touch to the original series and everything, and just where they're going to take season 2, considering that Charlie's still out there. She kind of parted ways there with Prater right before he met his demise, for good reason too, because he had been monitoring her and had all this information on her that could get her in trouble. So she exited out the door and took her mom with her, and that she told him that you're going to continue to pay for my mother's treatments and whatnot to keep her alive. So I imagine we will probably see her again, possibly, but that also could have been the closing point for her character. But then again, there's the big what if, or will we see him, which is Al, the ponytail killer, that got away, I want to say episode 7 maybe, or 8 even, where Dexter, he was the last one on his list, and I don't know if Prater warned him. I don't think he did. I think Al just took everything as it was, with seeing how Mia got arrested, killed herself. Then we had Lowell get killed. Then we had Jareth get killed. And he took that as a sign that he needed to scoot on back home, because he knew that his number was probably coming up too, and the same thing was happening. And that's why he disposed of the burner phone and everything else. But that's probably kind of protocol right there, to get rid of any ties to lead anyone back to you being a part of this group or being a connection with these people and whatnot. So I was really excited to see how that all played out, and seeing how we could possibly already have 2 more seasons on the books. I imagine they got some big plans. Now I have to wonder too, does that mean that Harrison is going to come back for another season, because Dexter, you think, would want to get him as far away from him as possible, considering the situation that he got into with Prater, where Prater had him at gunpoint there in the last few minutes of the episode and everything. So I'm interested to see who will come back for this one. Will we get Quinn or Masuka? Will they revisit Miami? I would really love to see that, but I don't want to see any more legacy characters die, honestly, because we've only got a couple left at this point, aside from Dexter. And so I'm excited to see just where else they'll take him. Will they stay in New York? Will Blessing still be a character for next season? Just what the plans are there, because I think there's a lot of possibility and potential for what they could do with Dexter, as long as Michael C. Hall wants to go along with it. But I think he will, considering he was kind of one of the major pushers to bring back this character, because he enjoyed this character so much, and because I think he wanted to give fans something a little bit better, because there was backlash for the finale of New Blood, where people were not happy how that ended, with the idea that Dexter was dead, and people they didn't like it. And also just with Harrison disappearing to parts unknown, people were kind of curious about that too. So it was fun to see all that play out in this season, and just what do they have planned for the next couple of seasons if that is the case. So I'm really excited to see what comes of that and what other characters we can see pop up. Will we see Angela come back? Because we know that her exit from the series or from the universe was kind of explained oddly there, where Batista told her where she kind of just turned in her badge and turned in her credentials or whatever and hightailed it out of there after recanting her statement about Dexter and everything like that. So that would be very interesting to see her character again, or Dexter come across her, or just something where we might see her again, maybe her daughter, and just have a whole situation with her daughter and Harrison again, because we knew, or because we know that they kind of had a kind of a fling of sorts right there in New Blood and everything. So I'm excited to see just what more we could see of this universe. Could we see more cameos? Because one cameo that I believe was really a missed opportunity, and I think a lot of fans feel the same, was Rita. I wish we could have seen Julie Benz come back and play that part again, and maybe, I don't know, give Dexter closure or something, kind of reassure him that it wasn't his fault that she got killed, even though it kind of was, but she could kind of come back to take that guilt off his shoulders or whatever. And just, I think it would be just a good opportunity for her to come back, because she's an amazing actress and everything. And I really love the part of Rita, and she definitely got the short end of the stick on that one. And if you want to, kind of find out more about how she felt about that, she did an interview with Michael Rosenbaum on his podcast, Inside of You, where she's actually done a few appearances on that, but she was definitely shocked by being let go of that and everything. She didn't want to go. So it was, very interesting and whatnot, but I think that would be a good cameo for next season. And, if they're going to still go that route as far as kind of spotting in these cameos, because we got our last one at the end of the finale, which was Brian Moser, because we know that he was coming back because he posted a TikTok and everything about him going to the set and then showing the picture of the outfit and everything. So we knew that was coming. We just didn't know when, but we finally got it. So I'm definitely excited at the idea of a second and third season already in the works. So I'll be patiently waiting for that, because I imagine if they are getting a season 2 in the works in the writers' rooms, because we know that they've said anyways that writers are already working on season 2, and I imagine they're just waiting for the go-ahead from Paramount and Showtime and all that. So I'm hoping that we will get that within the next year. I mean, it takes so long for these shows now with streaming and everything, because the days of cable are definitely a thing of the past, and we don't get new seasons of shows every single fall. So anyways, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, consider subscribing. Let me know what you think down below about the possibility of a Dexter season 2 and 3 for Resurrection. And I guess I'll do it, guys. So I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.